Houston, say again, please.
Houston, we've had a problem.
Charles IV, King of Bohemia and Holy Roman Emperor, had a long and successful reign. The empire he ruled from Prague expanded, and his subjects lived in peace and prosperity. When the emperor died, the whole empire mourned. More than 7,000 people accompanied him on his last procession. The heir to the throne of the flourishing empire was Charles's son, Wenceslas IV, whose father had prepared him for this moment all his life. But Wenceslas did not take after his father. He neglected affairs of state for more frivolous pursuits. He even failed to turn up for his own coronation as emperor, which did little to endear him to the Pope. Wenceslas the Idle did not impress the imperial nobility either. His difficulties mounted until the nobles, exasperated by the inaction of their ruler, turned for help to his half-brother, King Sigismund of Hungary. Sigismund decided on a radical solution. He kidnapped the king to force him to abdicate, then took advantage of the ensuing disorder to gain greater power for himself. He invaded Bohemia with a massive army and began pillaging the territories of the king's allies. It is here that my story begins.
Hey there folks, and welcome to part 1 of Kingdom Come Deliverance, a brand new RPG by Warhorse Studios. This is a very grounded RPG. It's based in a true historical world on historical events, and there's no magics and all that sort of thing in the game. It's all about a real world and a real life, and you are the son of a blacksmith, I think, and it's really about you surviving in this world, going out there and surviving it and fighting your way through it. And it's got really interesting armor, kitting out, and sword play is all based on real 1400 sort of sword play and all this sort of stuff. So it's going to be really interesting to see how this game plays out. Let's crack straight into a new game. The early 15th century was a time of turmoil in the Holy Roman Empire, which had flourished under the late Emperor Charles IV. But now, with his son Wenceslas the Idle, not much time. The king's activity angered many of the nobility, as well as his half-brother King Sigismund of Hungary. That was far too fast, people. I can't... How fast did it want me to read that to you? Anyway... showing off its splendour. Silver Skalitz 1403. I could read that bit here. Nice and short. I like that, showing itself off a bit. Looks gorgeous.
God bless.
Same to you.
Today's a scorcher.
Well, husband, how goes it?
Good. I should get it finished today. Where on earth is Henry? I need him to run some errands.
He was still sleeping when I went out.
At this hour? Blue-blooded idler.
Well, it looks like he was out all evening, drinking like a lord.
Go and get the lazy bones up then. Quick clout round the ear should do it.
Mm-hmm. Henry! Get up now. There's work to be done.
Mother. Get up or I'll come get you up, you slugabed.
Hear that? You'd better not vex him. Now get up quick. Your breakfast is on the table. Wait, what's this? Have you been... Oh, Henry. How many times have I told you about fighting?
Oh, it's nothing. It's just a scratch.
You've been at that sword play again, haven't you? You'd better pray your father doesn't get to hear of it. You know how he feels about it.
Oh, don't worry, it wasn't that. I just scratched myself is all.
Well, just don't come crying to me if you really do get hurt. Now get up, you rogue.
Unexpected visit. Quest started.
A fine state you're in this morning. What on earth did you get up to last night?
We are chatting in the tavern. Sorry, we were chatting in the tavern. I don't know, people, eh? I'm not the best reader in the world, but come on, Stephen. We were chatting in the tavern. I was dancing. I was with Bianca. I was working in the forge. Okay, so this is all setting up our base stats, I think. Yeah, now, I think speech is pretty handy in this game, but as always, when I play these games, I'm pretty tempted with the agility and strength type things. Vitality is going to be your health. Chatting in the tavern. Let's take some speech. I think it's going to be particularly handy.
Nothing much. Me and the lads were just having a chat in the tavern. Some wayfarer stopped by. He was telling us what's going on in the world and, well, I lost track of time.
Well, I hope he didn't fill your head with nonsense. Well, I've got a feeling there's something you're not telling me. And it's connected with that scratch on your hand. And that suspicious-looking character with a sword who turned up in town recently.
Okay. Why would I be interested in sword fighting? That's a speech one. Matthias was teaching me archery. Oh, yes, please. I was with Bianca. Vitality. What does it matter? Strength. Oh, I want... well, archery is agility. I'm torn, people. I'm always torn between the archery type stuff and the sword type stuff. Maybe we should go for some strength. More speech. Choices. Agility.
No, it's just... Matthias was teaching me archery.
Archery? Do you want to become a poacher? Have you any idea of the punishment for that? And where did you get a bow, anyway?
Oh, come on. I've no interest in poaching. It's just a bit of fun.
Christ, give me strength. Just don't do anything stupid. For the love of God. Promise.
I promise.
Have my friends been here? I'm hungry. Is Pa angry at me? Do you need help? Go to the sword fighting lesson. Oh, nice. Do you need help?
Do you need me to do anything, Ma?
Ah, you're a good lad. But
Yeah.
I'm fine. It's your father needs helping with that sword.
Okay, is Pa angry at me?
Father angry with me for sleeping late.
He's not happy. Yesterday you promised him you'd help finish that sword for Sir Radzig. He's not as young as he was. And you know how his joints pain him. He's too proud to complain, but he needs your help, Henry.
I know. Don't worry, Ma. Of course I'll help him.
Good. He always says his knees ache when there's a storm coming. I hope they're wrong this time. It's looking like such a nice day.
Have my friends been?
Did Matthew and Fritz come looking for me?
No, I haven't seen them this morning. They shouldn't be hard to find. They'll be hanging around a tavern somewhere as usual.
My friends aren't drunks?
Matthew and Fritz aren't drunkards.
I never said they were, did I? And if I really minded you going for a beer with them, I'd have put a stop to it long ago. I was young once too, you know. And your father was no angel when he was in Kuttenberg.
Give me an example.
Of course he wasn't.
You don't believe me? Ask him yourself.
All right, I will.
You're not a boy anymore, Henry. You're a man, and it's time to start acting like one.
Right, yeah.
Yesterday you promised your father you'd help at the forge. If you made yourself useful now and then, I wouldn't mind your mischief-making so much.
All right, let's do it. Oh, very nice. Panning very nicely. Oh, I like the on-screen stuff, actually. It reminds me of... Well, the colourings and on-screen stuff reminds me a little bit of the Oblivion type stuff, which was quite nice. Very aesthetic. Pleasing on the eye, to say the least. There wasn't anything in there for us to take, was there? Cheese. Alright. Okay, so it looks like you can pick up foods and likes, but not... not cups and plates and that sort of thing. Thought that was going to be jump, but it wasn't. Alright, B was sit down, or it seemed to be anyway. Oh, you can't pick it up while sitting. Alright, okay. Nails for Theresa, bandage, take that. Marigold decoction. Oh, actually, oh, right, there's item info there as well. Nails for Theresa. Let's take them anyway, shall we? Wow. That looks awesome. Check that out with the grass moving all around. Grass is all around me. It's everywhere I go. Hey, Pa.
Come here, I need your help. What's the matter with you, Henry? Didn't you hear me calling you?
Sometimes you need powers of persuasion to achieve your goals. When talking to people, you can often choose what kind of impression you want to make of them. You can simply use speech, which, however, is influenced by the reputation you have at the moment with the person you're talking to. In the Middle Ages, social status was paramount, so the quality of your attire and how well groomed you are, together with your reputation, can make a big difference on how people respond to you. If you look dangerous, people will be afraid to cross you and will also be more willing to assign you risky tasks. That's influenced mainly by your strength and the deterrent effect of your weapons and equipment, but the other things are also taken into account, such as bloodstains on your clothes. You can sometimes rely on the money to do the talking for you. You just have to agree a persuasive sum. Bribing people works in the same way as shopping. See trade and hagglings. In special cases, you can try any of Henry's other skills, e.g. horsemanship. It's not only the manner of the persuasion that's important, but also the specific offer, because sometimes it's not enough just to choose according to your highest characteristics. You have to really read what Henry is going to say. Okay, sorry, I wanted to have a look around. I won't be ordered around. I had to do something. Sorry, I wanted to have a look around.
Sorry, Father. I was taking a stroll and lost track of time. Somehow I had a feeling I was seeing everything for the first time.
How, my boy? When are you going to get some sense? Anyway, we've a lot of work to do today. I'm finishing the sword for Sir Radzig, and I need your help.
With what?
I'm running out of charcoal. Run to the market and buy a bag from the charcoal burner.
I'll need some money then.
Yeah, that's the other thing. Kunesh still owes me for an axe, a hammer, and the nails I sold him a month ago. Not to mention his debt from before. Go and tell him to pay up, at least for the axe and hammer, and then use the money to buy the charcoal.
Kunesh? That drunkard? That'll be fun.
Well, you're a big lad now. I'm sure you can manage. If not, tell him that next time I'll come myself and personally use that hammer to bang those nails into his arse.
Sure I'll be happy to hear it. Is that all?
Not quite. The Chamberlain at the castle has the crossguard for Sir Radzig's sword, which I had engraved in Sasau.
You want me to go and pick it up? All right. Money, charcoal, crossguard. Got it.
And ale. Stop off at the tavern on your way home. I know you'll be going there anyway to see that girl of yours.
Oh, aye.
But make sure the ale's still cool from the cellar when you get back.
Her name is Bianca.
Right, so make sure Bianca draws me a nice cool one. Run along now, work won't wait.
I'll have to get something to eat. I'm starting to get hungry.
Okay. Bag of charcoal. Go to Kunesh and ale. Is there a... Oh, yeah. So at the top of the screen there, we've got some markers on our little compass. Let's have a little wander about, shall we? Hello, good sir. Can I speak to you? No. Oh, can we use a horse? Not yet. Right, out the gate we go then, looks like. You can find all information about the quests in the log. And for clarity, they are also indicated on the map as well. The compass on top of your screen. Nice. Up on the D-pad to get the map up. Lovely. Oh, nice. It's a little reticle like a mouse. Brilliant. Okay. Buy the ale. Oh, I like that. Brilliant. So you can see straight away on your quests where you need to be going, which I like. Fantastic. Love the map as well. Very nice. Quit full screen. Oh, you can put a marker on it as well. Oh, brilliant. Absolutely brilliant, that.
I'll have to get something to eat. I'm starting to get hungry.
Well, we've got some apples. Unless he specifically wants to go somewhere. Well, oh, that's not the right button, Steve. You can't delay. No time to lose. Oh, okay. Try to figure out how to get into my inventory, people. What? You discovered a grocer. Did I?
Good day.
Right, we can't talk to him yet. We need to do the...
I'm quite hungry.
We need to get the money off of the guy first, don't we? So... Not sure if I've got any money. How do I get into my inventory? Nah, it might be the back button, but we're not allowed to do it yet, so... My wealth is 0. Well, I'll not be buying anything then.
I feel quite hungry.
Alright, there's a little... Buy a bag of charcoal. Buy a bag of... Alright. Buy ale. Collect the debt from... There he is. So set a marker on that one. There we go. Got a little flag up on the top there. If you want to sneak in somewhere... Alright, I've gone into sneak mode. I thought I was sprinting.
God's sake.
Kunesh, give us me money.
Kunesh.
What do you want?
Father sent me for money.
My father sent me to get the coin you owe him for the axe, hammer and nails.
I've got nothing. Clear off.
Pay for the tools at least.
You know you owe father for a lot more than just the axe and hammer. If he went to the bailiff about it, you'd be in deep water. At least pay for the tools if you can't pay for everything.
I told you I have no coin, you bastard. Get the hell out of here, or I'll use the axe on you.
Okay. Pay, you drunkard. Debts must be paid.
Look, I know things aren't easy. Your wife ran off, booze is dear these days, and you're as much use as a square wheel. No wonder you're short of coin. But a debt's a debt, and I can't leave here without something.
You son of a whore. How dare you speak to me like that?
What?
Didn't your thieving father teach you any manners? No? Well, I'll teach you then.
Alright then. There's a tutorial for me, straight off the bat. Slash, strong, slower strike with weapon, jab, direct, with a blow, right. So right trigger. Stab faster, weaker weapon, strike, hook, strong. Alright, I see, sorry. Let's start that again, people. With a slash, it's strong, slower strike with weapon, or with jab, direct hand blow to face. Right, okay, so the bottom ones are the fists, by the looks of it. Direct blow to face, and LT kicks. Health is the red one. Stamina is the yellow one. You can't attack from a grayed out direction. Choose attack direction using the right stick. Alright, okay. Icons that notify you where you're wounded, and if you're bleeding is the sort of pinky bit, I think, the looks of it. Right, okay, we're just gonna have to give it a go, I think, people. Oh, hello. Well, this ain't going well. Christ, we ain't got one hit in yet. Oh, there we go. Stamina's low. Come on, you. Oh, you bugger. Go on, you. I can't get a hit on him. The player's character and abilities are determined by the stats, skills and perks. Henry basically develops abilities, blah. Okay. Can't really read that while this guy's attacking me. He just riposts everything I throw at him. I think it's fair to say I'm losing this fight. Bit harsh.
God!
Oh, bugger. Oh, new strength level, thank you. Get over. This is the longest fist fight in history. Oh, you little bugger. Really? Bastard.
I'm over.
You always get that left side. He always seems to get me, or dodge me, as it were.
All right. Curse it.
Not overly sure how we win this fight. No way. What? That... I'm injured? When did that happen? How long is this fight? I'm going to lose it soon, I think. Oh, nice. Right, I didn't realise there was jabbing buttons as well. Okay, now we're getting it. Really? I'm actually throwing my head back on the... Give over with your knee jobbers.
God.
Nice! Woo! Got there in the end, people.
Enough! Enough! I give up. Take what you want. It's not much, but it's all I have. You understand?
Kunesh's key. Okay. Well, we got there in the end, people. Well, once I figured out that the bumper button was a jab, I thought I only had the one hook button. Is this Kunesh's place? Kunesh's hammer, Kunesh's nails. I thought we were meant to be getting money for the hammer and nails, though. Ooh, eat from the pot. We were a bit hungry earlier, so that'll sort that out. The fighting was actually quite good, fun, so far as you really felt like you were digging in with someone, you know, like it was realistic. Like, I don't know what it was like to watch. I mean, obviously it was a lot longer than it needed to be because I didn't quite know what I was doing, but it did really engross you in the fight. While I was doing it, I was actually throwing my head back as the punches were coming in. It's quite clever. So obviously the sword play is going to be similar with the sword and shield and stuff. Right, well, I think we've just to take the hammer and stuff back then. Can't talk to him again.
All right, blacksmith's boy, you got the better of me. Take what you want, but you haven't heard the last of this.
All right, there's no need to be a sore loser. I got you fair and square. Well, what do I do with the... Let's have a look. Okay, so... Add to basket, check basket, item info. Can I sell? Cycle tabs. Oh, there you go. Yep, sell. So, how much is the charcoal? Not sure what all that means. 0.5 shiny gold. So, sell him an apple. Oh no, I don't want to do that. I want my bandages. Sell him some cheese. Could sell him the hammers right enough, but no real need at the minute. I'm going to assume that that little symbol in the middle there, like a cross, is going to mean equipped, I think. I'm also covered in blood, which isn't a good thing in this game. We're going to buy the charcoal. And you get 5.7. That seems reasonable. Check basket. Close the deal. Nice work. Oh, hang on a minute. Buy a bag of charcoal at the market, 1 of 10. Alright, we need 10 bags. Flippin' heck fire. Missed that trick, people. Huh, he's actually got the stuff in his inventory that I just sold him, which is what you'd expect, I guess. Alright. Objective updated. So we now need...
Hey, Pip. Do you want to learn something?
No.
Combat Master Vanyek.
Thanks.
Suit yourself. Have you recovered from yesterday's great wound?
Oh, it was nothing. Except Mother noticed and had a word or two to say about it.
No mother's happy when her son starts to take an interest in swords. Where there's weapons, there's death. The question is, what do you want?
I don't want to rot in this hole forever. I feel like I don't belong here. I want to live and see the world. But the world's a dangerous place and I need to know how to protect myself.
Spoken like a man. And as it happens, today's your last chance. I have to leave. So, are you ready to get stuck in?
Not yet, buddy. I'm gonna go and...
First.
Yeah.
Alright, I'll wait on the ground by the sheepfold as usual.
Okay. Good man. Let me carry out my quests first, thank you. What? I'm slightly confused here. Hang on a sec. It doesn't take much, I grant you, but... What is B? Go to the sword fighting lesson. Oh, right, okay, fine. Buy ale from the tavern. Let's do that one next. I've got to say, I mean, it's absolutely gorgeous, and I'm immediately engrossed by it. Immediately wanting to talk to people and wander about. It's got a really good... You just feel soaked in the world immediately. Very cool. The fighting was the one bit that I was concerned about when I saw clips of it, because I wasn't sure just how it was going to feel when you got your hands on it. Because it doesn't look spectacular when you're watching it, but it's really, really cool when you're doing it, just in that fist fight. It was really, really cool. Really wanted to get better at it.
Insulting our king.
What insult? I say only the truth. Sigismund has done only what he had to. He had to abduct the king. He had to lure his cousin Prokop into a trap and imprison him. He had to invade with his army of Tatars and besiege Kuttenberg.
Why not? What is this Wenceslas for a king? The empire is falling asunder in his hands. The German counts elected Ruprecht of the Palatinate as king because your Wenceslas would not go to their deeds even.
German counts, traitors.
Now even the Pope.
God be with you, Henry.
I'm with you, Matthew. What's going on here?
Deutsch is spouting shit.
What?
Just listen and you'll hear for yourself.
Someone has to bring order and reunite the empire.
What do I care about the Austrians? And nowadays, not even the devil himself can keep up with all the popes. Which is the rightful pope? The one in Rome or the one in Avignon?
Do not blaspheme, Alex.
No, it's true, though. Wenceslas is the king of Bohemia. Bohemian nobles are on his side. To hell with Rosenberg and his cabal. Sir Radzig is Wenceslas' commander-in-chief. He stayed loyal to the king. And if he heard you talking like this, he would have you whipped like a dog.
Your deed will soon have nothing left to rule. Jobst had to sell Luxembourg to help your king. South Bohemia is with Sigismund
and don't forget about Kuttenberg, where Germans like you kissed Sigismund's feet to keep their heads.
Yes, but...
Goodman Deutsch, this is pointless. Let us talk of more pleasant things.
My words exactly.
Deutsch has gone too far. Wenceslas is our rightful king.
Deutsch is an idiot. But what can you do? I might have an idea. Deutsch deserves to be taught a lesson. Doesn't he, Fritz?
You're too right, Matthew. Should give him a proper hiding.
Are you mad? Do you want to end up in the pillory? Don't listen to Fritz. I've got a better idea. Deutsch was talking such shit, it made me think of that huge parliament. You know, the one right next to his freshly whitewashed house. You think we should redecorate for him? Count me in.
Well, I'd rather torch it, to be honest. But throwing some tears will do.
What do you say, Henry?
But I was going to get ale for father and a few other things. We're finishing Sir Radzig's sword.
Come on. Throwing a few handfuls of manure is not going to take all day.
And it's our duty to defend the honor of our king. So, Hal, are you with us?
I'm getting taken off track here, people. You want to throw shit at the house? Apparently there's more text in this game than there is in Lord of the Rings. Which is just awesome. The amount of... yeah, you see, everything you do has consequences in this game. So I'm going to say I won't do it. No, I'll do it.
Oh, well. Father can wait a while.
My words exactly.
I knew you wouldn't miss out on all the fun. Let's go.
You learned Pope Benedict XIII. You learned Albert IV of Habsburg. Discuss the plan of attack with your friends.
So are we doing this or not?
Wait. We have to check that the coast is clear.
Why? Deutsch is in the tavern.
But maybe you noticed after all these years that he has a wife and a son.
And that's a problem?
Aye, it is. Henry, you go and lure her away somehow.
Why me?
Because you're the clever one.
Yeah.
Okay. Lure Deutsch's wife away.
What do you want, lad?
Your husband's making trouble.
I just went by the tavern and your husband was in there talking nonsense. I thought someone should take him home before he gets himself in trouble.
What sort of nonsense?
Well, he kept saying that Sigismund was right and King Wenceslas is a drunkard, that sort of thing. Some people took exception, so I thought...
God almighty, the fool. Next thing he'll start on about the popes.
He might have mentioned the popes too.
Thank you for telling me. I just hope I can catch him before he gets into another fight.
Oh, she was quite nice. I'm going to feel bad throwing shit at her house now. Coast clear, boys. Shit throwing begins. Oh, barehanded. What?
What are you waiting for, soldier? Fire the trebuchet! For king and country!
For king and country, my ass. This is all good, clean, fun.
Nearly as good as having that traitor in the pillory. Nearly. Now that would be sweet.
That's for Sigismund.
Woohoo!
That particular colour is called shit stain.
What the fuck do you think you're doing?
Hey, Hans.
Get to the chopper!
We're decorating your house for you.
It's like your old man was saying in the tavern about that traitor Sigismund. We're just doing what we have to do.
Oh, sons! I'll make those smiles off your faces!
Oh, I'd like to see you try. What are you doing here, Zbyszek? Hanging out with this poxy Deutscher? Maybe you'd like to try out the latest German fashion.
Oh.
Fucker! I'll make you pay for that.
Oh God, I've got to fight again. Ooh, nice. Jab, jab, jab. He's down.
Stop right now. The catch pulls.
Easy.
Down. Let's go.
Yeah.
Run, you cowards. And we better fucking run.
Yeah, I've not actually been told how to run yet. There must be a quicker way of running, surely. Meet the lads at Kunesh's. Alright, okay. Wow, check out the flowery field. Discovered a travel point. At the gate, I assume. There's the big bad world out there, people. Oh, I'm loving this game so far. It's absolutely awesome. I can't remember the last time a game made me feel like I was in a real world. That's basically the sensation I'm getting from it. Just need to go and meet the lads. I'm pretty sure they were at Kunesh's, did it say? The guy I beat up at the beginning. I did better in that fight with me jabbing. In fact, there's me mates there, look. Hey, boys. I thought we'd see it'd be one short, though, guys. Where's our other guy? We're taking the long route round. Oh, there he is. Hey, we all made it back.
Well, we sorted that Deutsch out.
That was pretty close, eh?
That old bastard didn't stand a chance.
True, but I'm worried that fucker Hans will snitch on us.
Well, let him. Then I'll snitch on him. And anyway, what can they do to us for throwing a bit of dung?
Good point. It's not as if anyone really likes the Deutsch.
It's a lucky Johanka warned us. Nice job on Deutsch's place.
Anyway, nice job at the Deutsches. Never a dull moment with you lot.
Nice. Later, boys. Laters. Got some shiz to buy. Music's really sweet as well, I have to say. Fits the environment perfectly. I wonder actually if they got music from that time period specifically. They must have done. It does sound that way. I did this last time, walked past it, didn't I? Here we go. Charcoal burner Havel. Well, we don't need charcoal now, we need ale. Bianca, ooh, it's my girlfriend.
God save, my lovely. You're looking well today.
You too, handsome. What brings you here?
Ooh, she cute. You do?
Your beauty, of course.
Gorgeous.
Oh, noble sir. I'm as honored as any simple maid can be. And apart from my beauty, what else might your worship desire?
A picture for father. The Deutsch is saying stupid things. Let's talk. A picture for father.
I need ale for father.
A pitcher as usual?
Aye. Bring me a cool one from the cellar.
But of course. Here you are.
Thanks.
It's on me today. You can pay me back this evening.
Aye, aye.
Out of the question.
Oh.
Here you go. And this evening I'll have something more for you.
Yeah.
Can't wait.
Cheeky.
Thanks. You'll have something to look forward to this evening.
You too. Oh, by the way, that shifty-looking fellow was asking after you.
Vanyek?
I suppose. He's a man who makes his coin robbing honest wayfarers. I'm sure of it. I'll be happy when he's gone for good. But what in heaven's name are you up to with him?
He promised to teach me how to use a sword.
What use would that be to you?
Enough. You sound just like father. I'll be going now. See you this evening.
Hal, I've got something special for you.
Alright.
So, now what would that be?
Your favorite, Savior Schnapps.
Really? You're an angel.
I hope you'll thank me properly later.
You bet I will.
Cheeky. You bet I will. Hey, nothing like a bit of flirtiness in a game. Loving it. Right. Now, Saviour Schnapps, yeah. The game auto-saves from time to time as important points. But yeah, okay, I missed that. But I did do a bit of reading up. Saviour Schnapps lets you save the game wherever you are. The only other time you can save the game is by going to your own bed and sleeping, I think. So, and possibly another location. But Saviour Schnapps, you need to learn alchemy and make yourself some Saviour Schnapps because they let you save wherever you're at. I'm hoping it does autosaves on conversations. Right, where am I going now? So we've got 2 pointers here. So we've got C and we've got D. Let's have a look. We know B's the sword fight. Collect debt from Kunesh. What? Alright, so I've not done that yet. Pick up cross guard at the castle. Why is that still on the map then? So have I not picked up what I was actually meant to get from Kunesh then? I picked up the hammer and the thingy, but I did think that at the time because we were taking the money for the hammer and the thing. I must have missed something, people. Well, there was only the one chest in here, weren't there? I got some food. Yeah, there's definitely nothing else in there.
All right, blacksmith's boy, you got the better of me. Take what you want, but you haven't heard the last.
Alright. Well, okay, I wonder if it stayed there because I didn't actually get money from him. I just took what I wanted, so we'll see how it pans out. Okay, so we need to do that one. That should be Skalitz. Well, we've got the ale, we've got the charcoal, we're gonna get this from the castle, I think that was it, wasn't it? I think we're good to go, people. Not feeling too bad about this first part. I mean, it's always tricky starting some. I mean, sometimes I give something a go and then start it again for the Let's Play. Didn't do that in this case. I got this through today from the developers as a review copy, and I thought I'll get cracked straight into it so I could show it off for them. And I was so excited to play it, I didn't want to mess around and let you guys see it.
God be with you.
God be with you.
And with you, Henry.
How are you?
The Deutsch was determined to get that Deutsch fella. I came for the crossguard.
Father sent me. We're forging a sword for Sir Radzig, and the Chamberlain has the crossguard and grip. Father had them engraved in Sasau.
Right. They're here. The Chamberlain gave them to us for you. We looked them over. Beautiful work. I've never seen anything so fine.
I can't wait to see the sword. Just make sure you don't botch it.
When did I ever botch anything?
Where shall I start?
Ah, shut up and give me what I want, or I'll kick your ass this evening.
Right away, your lordship.
Magnificent. Shame I can't keep the sword for myself. Well, I better go if we're to get the job done by this evening.
Godspeed. See you later in the tavern.
You certainly will. After today's work, the ale might even be on me.
Okay. You learn town garrison. Well, there's father. What? You couldn't walk from there to that door by yourself while I was doing all the other stuff? That's outrageous. Right, let's see what I think I've got everything. Let's see what he says. About the things you wanted, what did you do? Oh yeah, here we go. What did you do in Kuttenberg?
What did you actually do in Kuttenberg?
Oh, all sorts. You had to be able to put your hand to anything if you wanted to make a living. But I was never far from iron.
I'd like to see Kuttenberg sometime.
I'll take you there one day, never fear. It's a beautiful city. But in the end, you'll learn the best place is here by the Sasau. We've kind nobles, fertile land, and plenty of everything.
And do you know Sir Radzig well?
We've known each other long enough.
About the things you wanted?
About time. Have you got everything I wanted?
I have got to go to a sword fighting lesson. Oh, yeah. Alright, okay, not yet.
Not yet. I'm working on it.
And how much longer will it take? Get a move on. We have to finish that sword today. Or do you want me to look a fool in front of Sir Radzig?
No, I don't. I'll be back soon.
Alright, okay.
Get something to eat. I'm starting to get hungry.
Oh, for God's sake, you're always hungry, man. Ah, there's our menu. Down on the D-pad, people. There's me saviour schnapps. Sold me apples, so I've not got anything to eat, have I? Right, let's go to the sword fencing fight and then see if that clears anything up. But I don't know why that other quest item's still on the map. What is going on, people? Where the hell am I? And why am I nowhere near the bee thing that I thought I was going to be at? Oh, there's jump. Hey. Brilliant. If I could just figure out sprint, I'd be laughing. There we go.
So, can we get started?
Sure.
We can.
Good. And since today's the last time we'll be seeing each other, you can show me everything I've taught you so far.
Oh, really? Which has been nothing.
Bite to eat.
Very well. Let's start with the basics. Keep moving. Your life depends on it.
What?
All right, all right.
All right.
Now try to hit me. You have to put your weight into your attack. If you just fiddle around, you'll get nowhere. Try slashing from different sides. Unpredictability is the key. Never repeat yourself.
Not bad. Now you're getting it.
Nice. Now we're getting it, people.
The point of the blade is for stabbing. Try it a few times.
Come on, sir.
Good, good.
All right.
Let's try something else. One strike, I can fend off without a sweat. But if you chain your strikes, I'll have a much harder time. As soon as you land one blow, follow it with another.
Not bad.
Nice.
Hurry. Nice.
Woohoo! Get the hang of it, people. Nice work.
That's enough. I don't know about you, but I'm tired of thirsty. Remember though, train hard. No one becomes a master swordsman overnight. You have to work and work. And the main thing is to use what you've learned in real combat. There's nothing better than experience, believe me.
Alright, pretty sweet. Okay, well I got the hang of that a lot quicker than I thought I was going to. I mean, admittedly, I kind of learned some lessons from the punching at the beginning and the second fight, so... Yeah, it was really smart, that. I can't wait to try it out with a shield. It'd be awesome. Ah, that damn sea's still up there, isn't it? I wonder if I have to sell the hammer and chisel to get the money for the things then.
All right, blacksmith's boy, you got the better of me. Take what you want, but you haven't heard the last of this.
Ah, I took the axe. That's what it was. There you go. That's it. Back to father at the forge.
I'm starting to get hungry.
Well, I'll tell you what we'll do. That could get a bit annoying. Actually, I'm wondering if the food has you know, like you're stronger with food in your stomach and stuff like that. There's a lot popping up on screen when it tells you stuff, so I've probably missed a few things, to be fair. Oh. Cook item. Alright. Oh, that's interesting. So the pot's now empty. I can only eat from it once. Alright, okay. There's got to be a sprint button. And I'm not knowing what it is. I'm sure that's sneak. Or is that run? Nah, it's sneak, innit? Are these all traders?
God be with you.
And you. Let's trade. Nice. Oh, that's very expensive, isn't it? Ooh, an neckfire. Goodbye, sir. That's enough of that. Right, let's get back to father. I'm sure we'll survive with a little bit of a hungry tummy. Now I think I'll try sleeping in our own bed before we activate the father bit. Just in case anything major kicks off. It does do its auto-saves, as it said, but not quite sure where those are yet. You may have noticed better than I, people. In fact, yeah, let's do that. Let's have a little sleep. Although... sod it.
I'll have to get something to eat. I'm starting to get hungry.
Hello, Mother.
There you are, Henry. Father's been asking for you. I just hope you've done everything he told you to.
Yep.
It's all taken care of, Mother. I'll go straight to him. I'll have to get something to eat. I'm starting to get hungry.
Oh, hello. Let's just all ignore that that happened mid-playthrough, that my phone went off. Funnily enough, it's my father phoning me. Is that coin? No, it's not. Okay, let's... Alright. Well, I'll tell you, we were going to try out sleeping on the bed, weren't we? Oh, bloody hell, there's loads of food in here. What? $190 apples in the bloody barn. Hello, Father. About the things you wanted.
About time. Have you got everything I wanted?
I do. I have.
I have charcoal, the hilt, and the ale. We can start.
Good job. Let's have it then, son. Where have you been with that ale? It's as flat and warm as horse piss. Go back and get me another, and you can pay for it yourself. That's the price of stupidity.
Ah, it's like that, is it? Right, so there's consequences to not return. Like, he asked for a cold one, didn't he? And all that malarkey. So we needed to get the beer last.
Look at you, lover boy.
Aye, aye. I came to get ale for father. I'm sorry the other one went flat.
I'm back.
I can see that. What's the matter?
I need another pitcher of ale. The last one wasn't cold enough for father.
You want me to get it for you?
Aye.
That would be lovely.
Help from you.
Here you are.
Thanks.
It's on me today. You can pay me back this evening.
Out of the question. Here you go. And this evening I'll have something more for you.
I can't wait.
Alright. Get it straight back to him. Oh, hello. Door's shut.
Ah, watch where you're going.
Oh, sorry. Sorry. See you later, my lover. Straight to father, I think.
Yeah, about time. Have you got everything I wanted?
Well, it's not my fault you don't like warm, flat ale.
I have charcoal, the hilt, and the ale. We can start.
Good job. Let's have it then, son. Well done. Right. Let's see what kind of job the master in Sasau did for us. Look at that, lad. Well, that's what I call craftsmanship.
What does the inscription mean?
Damned if I know. Doesn't look like Czech to me. Latin, maybe? Lord Radzig ordered it. Oh, this will be the finest sword I've ever made. Have we got the charcoal? Good. We'll fire up the forge. We'll put it all together. By the way, someone paid me a call. I reckon you might know what it was about.
I'm not sure.
Really? Because I'm pretty sure you and your friends threw dung at Deutsch's freshly whitewashed house. He was here with the catchpole earlier, and it was not a friendly visit. What got into you, Hal?
That Deutsch was talking treason in the tavern about Sigismund and the king. He got what he deserved.
Got what he deserved, did he? You can go and clean up the mess you made and apologise to him. I have a trade to run. The German pays well, and having my son in the pillory helps nothing and nobody, least of all the king. You understand?
Yes.
Look me in the eye, Henry. Do you understand?
I understand.
Good. And we'll never have this conversation again.
So you think it's right to let traitors speak ill of our king?
The boy gets caught, making a fool of himself, and he still hasn't learned his lesson. So Deutsch spouts rubbish, and what? You turn into a common thug. You might win a fight with violence, but you'll never win an argument. Remember, Henry, if you want to convince someone that they're wrong, try using your mouth and not your fists.
Furnace is ready.
Right, we'll do the grip. I'll heat it up, and when I take it out, you slip the grip on so it fits exactly. You know what you're doing.
No, I don't.
Do it. Good. Once more. That's it. Done. Now file it down so it sits well in the hand. I'll prepare the guard.
Father, why did you leave Prague? Who ever heard of a master swordsmith making horseshoes in a village?
I had my reasons, Hal. And here I have your mother and you. Why would I want any other life?
Do you remember Emperor Charles?
I do. Life was good under his reign.
Better than now.
He built half of Prague, and a score of castles, had a bridge made over the Moldau, and founded a university, and all without a war. He knew how to rule.
Better than Wenceslas.
Better by far. But Wenceslas doesn't have it easy. It's hard to step into the shoes of someone whose like is born only once 1,000 years.
What about Sigismund?
Do you think Charles would have brought an army down on his own people like Sigismund? No. Wenceslas may not be the equal of his father, but Sigismund, he brings shame to the royal name. How's it going? Give it here, and we'll put it all together.
Very nice.
It's magnificent.
Indeed it is. The Lord be with you. My father sent me for those nails.
Good day to you, Theresa. They're ready. Will you fetch them for me, Hal? They're in the trunk in the living room.
Henry, are you all right?
Here are those nails you wanted.
Thanks. So, how's Bianca?
She's fine. Why do you ask?
Just wondering, will you be going to the dance this evening?
We will.
Maybe we'll see each other there. Anyway, mustn't keep you. I'll be on my way. That sword is truly beautiful.
Aye, methinks she has the eye on me. And the other way around by the looks of that camera view.
Fine lass, eh? Now, stop staring at her and come and see this. It's time for the trial by fire. We did a fine job.
I would expect nothing less from such a renowned swordsmith.
Those days are gone, sir.
You haven't lost your skills, though. Would you like to try it?
Sir, what good is a sword to a commoner?
Let him try it.
Epic fail.
You still have a lot to learn. Ask your father to show you how. He knows what he's about.
Learning his trade will serve him better in life, sir.
Perhaps. But who knows what the future holds for each of us. I see that you almost have it finished.
It just needs a polish, then Henry will bring it to you.
Excellent. Fine work, very fine. A sword such as this will bring honor to its bearer. What say you, Svan?
True, Sir Radzig. If I'd have had its like back in Nicopolis, things would have worked out differently. How odd to find such an accomplished swordsmith working in a place like this. A man of his talent would have no problem making a fortune in Prague or Vienna.
You're right. It's a very long and peculiar story.
I'd be glad to listen to it over a cup of wine, but duty calls, and I must leave. Here you are. Learn from your father. He truly is a master of his craft.
I'm sure our paths will cross again.
They certainly will.
Once it's ready, send your son up to me with it. Good work, Martin.
Sure.
It's been an honor, Sir Ispan. Have a safe journey to Sasau.
The honor is mine, Sir Radzig. Thank you for the hospitality.
A long, peculiar history.
That was a long time ago. I might tell you about it sometime, but not today.
Will you teach me how to use it, like Sir Radzig said?
Why?
Well, it could come in useful. Maybe I'll travel a bit before settling down. I'd like to know more than the tavern on the green and the forge.
You know the trouble with an adventurous life, son? It can end before it gets started. I might teach you how to handle a sword, and then someone will shoot you with a crossbow as soon as you set foot outside the house.
You talk as if you've seen it happen.
A man my age has seen a lot. Being a blacksmith might bring no glory, but it has its benefits, like keeping your head on your shoulders. I want to end my days in Skalitz, here, beneath the linden tree and by your mother's side.
Well, so do I, one day. But first, I'd like to see the world, meet new people.
Meet them or beat them?
Meet. You have to keep going on about it.
Then you've no need to learn swordplay.
A messenger.
He was in a hurry. What's happened?
Oh, bloody hell. It's all kicking off.
Listen to me, Al. Listen carefully. Take the sword, go into the house, and grab anything else important from the trunk. Go to the castle. Hurry.
And what about you?
Your mother is in the village. I'll fetch her and we'll follow right behind.
I'll go with you.
No. You'll do what I say right now. Give the sword to Sir Radzig. If anything happens, he'll take care of you. He owes me.
Closing! Move it, people! Come on!
We're running
Come
out of
on!
time! Oh, Henry! Thank God! Get inside, quick! We have to shut the gates!
Get running, people! Come on!
Mind this for me.
Are you mad? You can't go back! Ah.
Get through the gates!
Go on, kick-ass father.
Run by the moat! There's a path down there! Jump down from the wall and flee!
Wow, powerful stuff, people. Not shy with its cutscenes, it's really good. Woohoo! Trophy time! I'm still walking. I was going to say, I'm on a... Right to Tallenberg, get a horse. Easy. Bloody hellfire.
Left. Talmberg is to the left, along the stream.
Ride, Forest, ride!
Warn the others! They've torched Skalitz! Flee! To Talmberg!
Run to the hills! Absolutely gorgeous. Can't believe how smooth it's playing. It's fantastic. Feels so real as well. It's brilliant. Heart's racing a little bit actually. It's good.
Warn the others! They've torched Skalitz! Run for it!
Oh, hello. Easy, easy.
Go! I'll kill you all!
Give over as if they're that close to me. Nonsense. Bloody horse ran out of stamina for feck's sake. Not my fault. I know, it's not my fault. They're gonna kill me if I don't ride faster. Ooh, thank goodness for that.
Radzig!
Help! Skalitz has been attacked! Do something! Help!
Quickly, everyone! Get your asses here!
Hey!
Go on, archers!
Loose!
Halt your horses in there!
Wow, check that out.
Quickly! We're closing the gate!
Everybody's closing the damn gates.
Someone give him a drink. And bring hot wine and bandages. Tell me, boy, who are you, and where are you from? What in hell's name happened?
I've come from Skalitz. They burned it to the ground. Slaughtered everyone.
Who? Who burned it to the ground?
A huge army. They attacked without warning. And they weren't Czechs or Germans either.
Who then?
I don't know. I've never seen armor like it or heard their language. Maybe Tatars?
Tartars, you say? Yeah. Well, we'll deal with that later. First, let's have a look at that leg of yours.
I don't know.
Grit your teeth, boy. I'm gonna pull that arrow out. Easy. All done. You were lucky, lad. The arrow missed the bone. It only needed bandaging, and I've done that often enough before. War is a good teacher. Can you stand? There you go. Good as new.
Thank you.
If you idlers nothing better to do, get back to work. You'll have to speak to Lord Divish. Can you manage? Sir, this is a survivor from...
I heard, Robard. Tell me, boy, what exactly happened? Did you see the ensigns of the attackers? And were there any more survivors?
So, I don't know what army it was, but it was huge. There were dozens of banners flying on the hill above Skalitz. The ones who did the slaughtering spoke a strange language. They burned Skalitz to the ground. But a lot of people took refuge in the castle. I wasn't quick enough. And as I fled, they shouted from the battlements that I should come and warn you.
The soldiers the boy didn't recognize. They could be those Cumans of Sigismund's. It said they came to Hungary from the east, and now they're the core of his army. Sacking Kuttenberg must have given him a taste for stolen silver.
Skalitz is a small castle, sir. If Sigismund attacks, they can't hold.
Indeed, Sir Robard. And our small garrison would be no help, even if we could risk sending them.
You think we're next in line?
Maybe. What's your name, boy?
I'm Henry, son of the Skalitz blacksmith.
I know him. Did he make it inside the castle? I'm sorry. It's in God's hands now. No one else can help us. Anyway, thank you for risking your neck to warn us. Robard, take care of Henry. Make sure he gets something to eat and some rest.
Yes, sir.
And get all the people inside the gates We have to prepare for the worst. Make all the necessary arrangements.
As you command, sir.
The attention to detail is absolutely amazing. Little dog yawning as you walked in and all that stuff. Objective completed. Took me a few attempts to get that right. Horse riding. Talk to Sir Robard. Objective started. Game saved.
Oh well, I wouldn't mind a bite to eat, actually.
Wow. The attention to detail is just ridiculous. I've said it just a minute ago, but check it all out on the walls and everything for the decorations in rooms and even the world and the, you know, it's the characteristics and what the characters are doing and everything. It's absolutely tremendous. I'm so impressed with this game, people. It is ridiculous. I mean, this is a perfect place, as it happens, to wrap up this part one. It has been an absolute honour and a joy to play this for you. And I hope that it's come across in my, well, in watching it as much as it's been enjoyable for me playing it, because it's an absolute pleasure, this game so far. And I will be doing as many little episodes of this as I can in the coming days, but I'll be playing it for a while. Quite clearly, it's an open world game, but I will try and get as much of it to you as I can in the next few days now that I've got my copy. And yeah, I'll be back with part 2 very, very soon. You guys take it easy. Bye.